Now, hello everyone, welcome back to Challenging Innovation. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you or teaching you how to transfer over your modded planes, either from freeware planes from flightsim.to or payware planes like things like PMDG and other types of planes from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 to 2024. Now, you can see I am in my flight simulator right here. And you can see that there is not much. I have not added anything in. Right now, all these MSFS 2020 little badges are from Microsoft themselves. I have not downloaded any of these. So we'll be starting fresh with an empty community folder. You do not need to do this if you already have a community folder. And if you have stuff in there, you do not have to start from a clean slate. I'm just showing you what it will look like from fully base game. So this is just fully base here, no add-ons yet, nothing purchased from the in-flight MSFS 2024 store, but we'll be checking that out as well. So first, what you're going to need is to understand where your community folders are. Now, if you go into File Explorer on your computer, you can see here in your local disk will be where everything is. Now, going up here, you'll see that mine actually pop up because I have done this before, but yours will not if you've never searched this type of thing. But most likely, I will have this in the description, the kind of code or type that you put in here to search for your community folder. This is from Xbox, by the way, if you've downloaded the Microsoft Flight Simulator from Xbox. I know Steam is a little different, so if you download it from Steam, this will not be the same, so check differently from there. When you open this up, once you search this thing that I will put in the description, you go to LocalCache, Packages, and then Community. This is 2020. Now, this is 2020's community folder. So when you type that into your little bar here at the top of your File Explorer, you will see your 2020 community folder. Now, here are all my planes here. You'll just see Aerosoft stuff that I bought for the last flight simulator and all of my PMDG aircraft. Now, say I just want all of them. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to come here and just hit copy. Now, we don't want to delete anything from here, as it will then take it off of your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 account. Say you still play that game, you can leave this here just by copying. Now, then what you are going to do is go over to your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 game and go to the marketplace. Now, we are not buying anything, but you can see if you want to buy planes that are actually made for 2024, you can always do that. Here, I do have the premium or aviator edition of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, so a bunch of these planes are already owned for me. But to get full kind of ability of the 2024 Flight Simulator, you might want to buy things from here. But if not, that's completely fine. I get it. You bought your thing from 2020, bring it over to here. Absolutely no cost. Now go to where it says My Library in your marketplace and go over to this little icon that says, it's a little gear. Not this one, but this one here next to the search bar. Now when you click on this, it will open up where your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 community folder is. Now sadly, this is not really as easy to do in the 2020 Flight Simulator, so that's why I'll have that in the description. But you can just go here and find where yours is. You can even just hit open right here, and it'll pop it open here on your File Explorer. So doing that, you'll have, this is now your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 community folder, as it is here. You can also copy this from here. You could open that, but you can also just copy your thing. It's going to keep trying to open here, but you can just copy this little top thing here to copy it into your area. So you could just hit open right there, and now you are in your File Explorer. You now should have two areas where it shows your kind of folder here. Now, if your folder is empty, then that is what I did from a clean slate. This is my 2020 community folder. Now, you just want to come down here, right-click, and hit paste on your thing. Now, you can see it is now copying 10,000 items from community to community, which is what you want. Now, this might take a little while depending on how large your add-ons are. and how quick your internet connection is, and depending on your computer specs and how much your stuff is kind of, or like how quick your data transfers. Now you can see here, I am now 75% complete, and I will show you once you get back, once it is fully uploaded. So now, as you can see, my files are now placed in my new community folder from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, you will not have to add any folders or any type of other things to this community. Of course, you just copy it and paste it, but you don't have to make a community folder. It's already there from the game once it is downloaded onto your computer. So now you can see all my add-ons are here. Now what you're going to have to do is just restart your Flight Simulator. So quit to desktop and restart. So now here is the Flight Simulator reopened. All you have to do was close it and reopen the Flight Simulator here. Now you could just go to your start menu here and go to free flight, and you will see that your plane should now be added. They will have this MSFS 2020 little badge on them like other planes here. Now, just kind of a disclaimer, if your mod is not made or updated from the developer to be used fully in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it may not fully work, or it also may not have all the features. So, do not expect like ground crew things like in the Flight Simulator 2024, how you kind of take off all the covers. Do not expect that with these mods that you already got from 2020 until the developer eventually will upload them. But you should see now here, all of my planes should now be added. We should just check. You can see, yep, here are my Embraers that I bought. You can also see the fly-by-wire A380 here with the livery. Lovely here. And that should be all of the planes that I downloaded from my mod folder to this one. Now, say something doesn't work, say your game gets corrupted or your game doesn't load or doesn't work, all you have to do is go back to that same community folder and just delete everything out of the folder. That will re-clean slate it. Again, it will not take anything out of your 2020 folder. So say a plane doesn't work in 2024 but works in 2020, just delete it off of your 2024 community folder and you'll still be able to access it in 2020. Even paid mods like the PMDG 737 that you purchase can be transferred over without any other additional purchasing, but may not have all the compatibility. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you kind of learn how to do this and get your mods over without having to rebuy them or to kind of experience them without having to go back to the old Flight Simulator. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and have a great day.